people ask me that question, and I tell them it's like an old shoe. Feels really good sitting up there, and it's really good serving the people of San Marcos again, being in a position to vote to make things happen. I have always recommended to people, if you're going to run, you get down there on the first day of filing, you claim that spot, and you dare anybody to run against you. Well, I didn't do that this time because there were other people who said that they were going to run, and then they didn't. And then a good friend of mine called me on Saturday and said, the deadline is Monday. No one has filed. I said, I thought you were. And she said, nope, can't do it this year. And I said, okay, think about it, discuss it with the husband. Monday, I came and picked up the paperwork because I cannot do this at my state job. I go home at noon, I fill out the paperwork, I go back to work, I take an hour vacation, I come down here, and I'm sitting here at 4:30 and I'm waiting. Anybody else showing up? Anybody else showing up? And no one did. So I turned in the paperwork shortly before 5 o'clock and started out immediately 2 months behind. Jobs, and more jobs. Jobs at all levels. All with benefits, and I'm talking about health benefits there. From the blue-collar skilled labor, manufacturing jobs, to whatever else, as long as it's a low water intensity, is my preference. And it's possible that there might be something that uses more water than others, but you know, it may well be worth it. We need to make sure that new developments are of high quality. We need to do that. And I hope that we will appoint a bond committee this year to look at what our community needs. I know the library board has talked about expansion of the library. We could use more fire stations. And usually what we do is we will appoint a fairly broad group, 20, maybe as many as 30 people, to look at our community and determine what do we need. The Wonder World extension was an idea that came from a bond committee. And when they first proposed it, I looked at it and went, do what? You want to do what? But the more I looked at it, the more I thought, you know, this could work. It's been a roaring success. One of them is the co-working space that is going to go in the former county clerk building. It's Hopkins at Guadalupe. It is a space that will be, it'll bring vibrancy to our downtown during the day. The gentleman who's going to convert the building, he's going to replace some of those just solid brick walls with windows, so the folks who are working in there can see out, but also those of us driving by will see in, and we're going to see folks. It's going to be very dynamic. It will be, I suspect, mostly young people, and it will be a shared space, and by having the shared space, the cost should be affordable, and it's going to be wonderful to see what comes out of this co-working space, what new innovations, what new businesses. It's going to be cool to see what happens there.